You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. Hey everybody, for anyone watching this video, my name is Eric Henderson.
And I'm Kate Lawler.
And we are, what are we?
We are lots of different things, I think. We are web conversion experts, search engine optimization experts. You are a direct marketing expert. What else?
You know what though, when you're an expert, you can't really claim you're an expert because no one really believes you. So we'll pretend we didn't really say that.
Yeah, that's true.
That's okay though.
All right.
That's fine.
That's fine.
We're not really experts. But anyway, no. This video, this is one of the first videos we've done together.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had a marketing business and a marketing agency for a while now, from out of Boston, Massachusetts, while we were raising two babies, 3 years old and 18 months old tomorrow, depending on when you're watching this video. And we thought, you know what, it's time to make some videos together instead of doing a lot of stuff separately.
Right. And
get some value out there in the marketplace. And we understand your time is valuable. We're not going to sit here and talk about nothing. So real quick, I think today's video would be, tell me if I'm wrong or tell me if you agree with this, the most valuable thing I think just out of the gate to start would be on one of your latest projects with your conversion sites. You want to talk a little bit about that, and then we can talk about a focused topic to help people with their website.
Well, absolutely. Our website is called ConversionSites.biz. And what it is a platform that you can actually order a website right on there if you need a website for your business. And we specialize with that aspect of our business in developing a website for your business that can help you generate more customers and more revenue in the long run. So what we do is we start by developing a platform that is easy to use. It's easy for you to use as a business owner. It's easy for us to use as developers. It's search engine friendly, so we make sure that you're going to get found in the right places when you do launch the website. And best of all, the website itself is set up so that when someone comes to your site, their first thing they're going to do is see a very clear path that they should take to getting more information or to taking the next step with you and your business, whatever that may be. That may be hiring you, it may be getting more information, getting a free report, getting on your list, or even just purchasing a product. Whatever that is, they're going to be very, very clear about what they need to do to get there.
Okay. So to back up a little bit, right, that's sort of the gist of everything. I don't know how long this video will be, but we'll make it somewhat quick and hopefully to the point. But the bottom line is if you have a web business, and that could mean you have a brick and mortar store, but you still have a website hopefully in 2013.
Absolutely.
Or you may have just an online business. You might have a business that strictly is online on the internet. Maybe it's e-commerce. We're building a few e-commerce sites. I know specifically one right now. And they're pretty much an only e-commerce website, correct? They don't really have a brick and mortar store.
No, they actually do have a brick and mortar, from what I understand, but they want to transition to having a mostly web-based business.
Less overhead, I assume, yeah. But anyway, so the point is there are certain principles, and we're not going to cover every single one of them here, but there are certain principles that if you have a business and you obviously want to take a part of that business on the internet, if not all of it, you need to understand. And Kate is again, you're not supposed to tell people you're an expert, because you don't believe you, but you really are. She is like a renowned expert on the subject. I mean, you're like the mad scientist that has spent, I don't know how many years, how many hours.
God, I don't know.
You know, but anyway, we love what we do, and so but we're always testing, we're always tweaking, we're always trying to figure things out. And so, depending on where you're watching this video and how you found it, why don't we let Kate talk a lot about just the main things that, if someone's sitting there right now and they can pull up their website and look at it on their computer, what can they know right away to say, okay, how am I, besides taking your test, which you can take them to in a minute, and the cheat sheet, but tell them what they can do right now to pass.
Oh, well, that's easy. The first thing you want to look at any website, and especially yours, and the thing is that business websites and business owners are about as unique as they come. And every website's going to be different because every business owner wants different things on their website. But the bottom line is it doesn't matter what you want on your website. What matters is what your potential customers or clients want. So the first thing that you need to look at when you get to your website is it too much? Is there too much information on the home page? Is it too overwhelming? If you were a new person and didn't know anything about your business, would you be able to tell within the first 5 seconds where you were and what the website was all about? A lot of the direct marketing what's the word I'm looking for?
The principles of direct marketing?
Not necessarily principles, but a lot of people out there in the direct marketing industry will say, oh, who cares about the logo? You know, the logo should never be too big. You know, you don't want someone to come to your website and the first thing they see is a big giant logo across the screen. But you do need to have a logo on the top left of your screen that also says what your business name is and basically what you do in a few words or less. And the reason for that is because when someone first comes to your website, the first thing that they look at is that top left of the screen. They scan it really quickly to make sure they know they're in the right place and they found what they're looking for.
And that's just naturally, right, because we read left to right.
It's
so
naturally,
seeing right
not only because we read left to right, but also because most websites in the early days started out that way. So we've actually been conditioned when we go to websites now to do that. It's the first thing we do.
Yep.
And if you pay attention to your own browsing habits, you'll notice that right away. It's actually really funny. So the next thing that you want is to have a very clear visual element with a call to action, usually centered. It's usually the biggest piece of the website in the very center of the screen that tells people, it's basically it's a visual direction of where to look next. It could be an image, it can be a headline, but it needs to be relevant to what your website's all about. It can't just be, you know, one thing I absolutely hate is stock photos, and you know that. For a long time there was this, it's easy to get stock photos. They're cheap, they're all over the web, you can pay like $5 for a stock photo. But people recognize stock photos now. They're used so much. So unless it has something to do specifically with your business, get it out of there. Take a picture of yourself if you want a picture of a person there. Take a picture of your store. Take a picture of some of your products, or give an example of your best work right there on the home screen, and then give a nice headline with a call to action and a button or an email box or something that they have to do to take another step with you.
Can I just say something real quick too?
Absolutely.
So when you say call to action, like, I know that's our lingo and we have our own lingo in the industry, but call to action, right, basically just means that so when you have a website, you want to answer the question so that your visitors can answer the question easily, is you want them to know exactly what you as the business owner, the website owner, wants them to do.
Next.
And usually, right, as soon as they get there. And usually it's one of two things, right? It's either to give you, the website owner, your information. So if I'm a visitor, you want to capture my information, because I might not buy, and most people don't buy their first visit, right?
Right.
So you want to capture my information so you can follow up with me. Or number two is maybe they're ready to buy now.
Right.
Right.
And
so
if you have a low price product, that's actually a perfect way to start, is purchase now. Why, give them a reason why to purchase and have a button to purchase now.
Phone number too, right?
Yeah,
sometimes
of course.
Depending upon, like if you're a plumber, just a stupid example, but if you're a plumber, most
Probably
people
should have your phone number on there.
most people need a plumber, need somebody now.
But we can't tell you how many websites we've looked at that have been missing contact information on the homepage.
Right.
That's business 101. When you give out a business card, if you didn't have a phone number on it, it kind of defeats the purpose. Same thing with a website.
Yeah, and the bottom line is what we're trying to say here, and then I want to get you to get to the second most. I want you to talk about the two most important pages on your website.
Yeah.
Right now we're talking about the home page, right? Though your call to action should be on every page.
You should have a call to action on every page.
Right.
Right.
But real quickly, actually, I'll just go right into this. So we just talked about when you go to a website, you want it to be so clear. Your goal is to either capture that visitor's information or make a sale.
Yes.
I mean, anything else is, yes, they can read information, you should have good content on there, but maybe make it so that in order for them to access most of it, you're going to capture their attention. It's kind of like a trade-off. It's like saying, hey, I'm giving you a lot of value. Meet me halfway and just let me know what your email address is, and I'll send you some more information, some more value. And
that's different for every business. There's certain levels of information that you want to give out and that you don't want to give out. But for the most part, if you are a traditional business, your business website really should be as informative as possible about what you do and what you can offer somebody without having to,
Right. And that call to action, the last thing we'll say about the call to action, can be something for free.
Absolutely.
Or it can be something paid. Doesn't really matter. But the point is it should be relevant to what that visitor is there for. Now, the second most important page on a website.
The second most important page is your About Us page. It's the second most viewed page on every website.
That's a fact.
Statistics have shown that that is the most visited page on any website if you look at traffic statistics and where visitors go when they get anywhere. Specifically when they're looking for a new business, a new person that they want to hire, or a new product they want to check out. Of course, depending on the size of the company. But generally speaking, especially for service-based industries, the About Us page is vital to make sure that you have great information, make sure that you have a great story so people can feel like they know you, they can feel like they can relate to you. And you can make it fun, you can make it funny, make sure there's pictures up there. I mean, one of the things that we get compliments on all the time is that our About Us page has a picture of our family on it. And they go, oh, that's so cool, because it's not too corporate, it's not too, stuffy. We want to feel like we can identify with you.
Yeah, great point. All right, so this is becoming a bit of a long video,
yeah.
And people don't always have that much time. Sure. We understand we've got 2 young kids and running businesses and all that stuff. So, if you've liked so far what we've talked about today and you have any questions, comments, please let us know. Wherever you're watching this video, I'm assuming, you can comment on there, like it on some of the social media stuff. And last thing, we have to have a call to action.
Of course.
I mean,
yeah.
we can't talk to you about a call to action and not do a call to action.
Obviously.
So I'll let you take that one over here.
Well, that's easy. Just go ahead over to ConversionSites.biz. There are 2 things that you can go ahead and get on that site. The first thing you can do is take our web design quiz.
And the link should be underneath the video, correct?
Yeah, the link is definitely under the video here, depending on where you're looking at it. It's either in the video or below the video. All right, and we'll also put it at the end of the video. So there's no way that you're going to miss it.
Sure.
But we do have a web design quiz, and all that does really is tell you where your head's at when it comes to web design and what your website can do for your business. Okay? The second thing you can do is grab a copy of our free report, which is called the Web Design Cheat Sheet.
It's good stuff.
And it's really great. And for anyone who's thinking about redesigning or designing their website, doesn't really know where to start, doesn't know what is important when it comes to web design, that's going to give you, it's a single-page PDF, really, really easy to follow. Yep. And if you already have a web designer, you can give it to them.
And you're going to test them.
Great test, yeah.
If you can't pass some of that stuff, then you get to fire them.
It's not entirely basic,
right,
but it's pretty basic for most web designers, you'd think. So just make sure that you have all those components, whatever you're doing with your website. And of course, we are here to help. If you have questions, comments, you can contact us through the website. You can certainly leave a comment here below the video, and we'll get back to you.
Sounds good.
All right.
So you guys, we're going to be doing a lot more of these videos.
Mm-hmm.
I like doing these videos. We've always been doing videos, I think we talked about at the beginning of the video, separately, but now we're going to do a lot of them together. So look forward to it. If
we don't kill each other first.
So that's true. That is a high probability. So, all right.
All right.
We'll talk to you guys later.
See you soon.